message is for someone out there. Any troubles that you're currently having will pass very shortly. Don't dwell on it. Continue to get up and do what you're doing. It may not seem like you're making a difference, but you are. Don't worry. Welcome to social media news, entertainment, and entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. I am Comiesha Monica. Thank you guys for clicking in. All right, everybody. We're back with another show. What another show? Now, today I got a little time to watch a little TV today in Las Vegas. From Las Vegas. And I caught the Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie case. Well, it isn't a case yet, but currently he has suddenly disappeared, and as of this broadcast has not been caught to be questioned on the disappearance of this young lady. The reason this case caught my attention is because I watched the original video footage from the camera from the police, and I found her behavior to be very peculiar. And I don't mean peculiar in a sense that her and her boyfriend had a fight and everything's unusual, right? I think we've all been to a point where we've been there. But there were things that she said that, I don't know, it kind of threw me off a little bit. And there were things he said that threw me off. One, she stated that she was OCD. Two, she stated that she could get angry. Three, she also stated that she could be a little crazy. And he stated that when the police asked him why did he hit the curb, he stated that she somehow grabbed the wheel. I thought all of this was strange information. And I said to myself, with all of these things happening, plus injuries he had, was it not an alarm or trigger for the police that was doing the questioning that maybe something more was wrong? I don't know, but I'm going to keep you guys up to date on this case. I have a real interest in this case. Something's not right to me. All right, moving on. And it's such a sad situation if this happens to anybody. All right. Moving on. All right. Social media news recap. Rolling Stones is out on tour, dedicated their first stop to late band member Charlie Watts. He has been their only drummer. That's awesome. Currently known as the world's largest records of enslaved black people, Freedmen's Bureau and Freedmen's Bank Archives released 3.5 million records of enslaved blacks in America for free. So if you were an enslaved black person in America, your records may be here so that you can trace your family history. Maybe mine are there too. I don't know. All right. Metallica hits number 9 on the Billboard 200 after 29 years of this self-titled album. Metallica kind of not being dormant because they're such a popular group, but that's a big deal 29 years later, wouldn't you say? All right. the Fugees began their reunion tour in New York after 25 years to celebrate the score. Well, part of the celebration of the score, that hot album, if you remember. I was a kid when that came out. All right. Eric Clapton called anti-vax hypocrite by Rolling Stone's writer for playing at venue with vax mandate. Apparently, Mr. Clapton may have said in the past or stated in the past that he would not play at such events. So, yeah, they called him out, or the writer did. All right, Media News Today released an article that noted long-term use of waist trainers could have some negative effects, such as breathing challenges, fracturing ribs, and forcing internal organs into cramped positions that can cause permanent damage over a period of time. Okay, last but not least, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson is looking at opening projects and partnerships for commercial air travel where we can fly half the time from distance A to distance B. This is really good because it seems like it comes after the civilian flight to space led by SpaceX. All right, that's it for social media news recap. Now moving on to social media drama. And don't forget to hit a like, share, subscribe on the hottest social network in music and entertainment. All right, everybody. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let's ask. 1, what is going on here? 2, is the actions justified? And 3, is this even real? Well, a video was sent to network channels called "A Man Covered with Thousands of Bees on His Body. Extraordinary People." What? It was posted by Aframax English. All right. A man who calls himself King of Bees. He claims he has control over bees. Well, he takes the queen bee, ties it to this little wrap, puts it around, he ties it around his stomach, and then thousands of bees flock to him, of course, because he has the queen bee, right? Well, the community calls this man over when they're being swarmed by bees. And, side note, ever since I had watched that movie My Girl when I was a kid and that bee thing happened and allergic and all, I have been afraid of bees since then. But they're good for the world. Okay, anyways. Well, he basically is like the bee police, and he takes the bees away so that the community could be safe. Get this. He believes that God, according to the Bible, gives dominion to man over all things. That includes animals and that includes bees. Well, you got to see it to believe it. When I say thousands of bees, thousands of bees. All right. According to Source Online, beepods.com, released on November 2nd, 2017, it states approximately 1/3 of the food we eat is the result of honeybee pollination. Cool fact. In 1984, honeybees on a space shuttle constructed a honeycomb in zero gravity. What? All right. Social media star of the day for the social comment, calling him the real candy man. Like for real though. All right. Social media star of the day goes to one Miss Nikki. You are a social media star of the day, and thank you for your social comment. All right. Music entertainment. Did you know? Little music education. Do you remember Captain Planet? Like when you were like a kid and when it comes on 6:30 in the morning, Captain Planet, he's our hero, gonna take pollution down to zero. Okay, if you didn't watch it, I caught a glimpse of it out the door. Well, do you know who wrote that theme song? You might be surprised to know that he was a drummer for a famous band. He had a solo career, an outstanding solo career. Do you know who he is? Well, he's from the rock band Genesis, Mr. Phil Collins himself. That might be something interesting you didn't know, because I didn't know either. All right, guess who sung this? Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the freaks, clocking the dough. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, coach shooting some hoops. A car pulls up. Who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window. He started to say, it's all about making that GTA. One more time. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the freaks, clocking the dough. Went to the party to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting the hoops. Car pulls up, who can it be? Fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that. Who sung this song? Leave it in the comments below. All right. The social hot song, hot mix, new cover, hot mix, new artist, new music. Well, the artist today is Samantha Harvey. She did a cover of Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You. Now, pretty girl. She can sing. But to be honest, I've heard better singers than this. I was actually a little disappointed that this came through my feed because I believe that this song had been sung better by a lot of people. The thing is that there was like an echo, so I don't know if there was like a reverb on her voice or there was some added. And I think, doing a cover, you probably want to be as natural as you can to show the strength of your musical talent. Now, don't get me wrong. This girl has amassed a massive following, but this cover here was kind of made up, when I think it might have been really fantastic if she had just sung it, a cappella. It sound overly produced, and I don't know, the studio rendition gave nothing. I was not impressed. It was just nice, like, oh, girl sings. Scale 1 to 10, I gave Miss Samantha Harvey a 4. All right, moving on to Network Music World Artist, song in the 21st century. 375 million views on YouTube, 2.2 million thumbs up, 39,000 thumbs down, 71,000 comments. Record label Atlantic Records. Billboard Hot 100, it hit the #1 spot. Written by Bobby Simmons Jr., Bruno Mars, Philip Lawrence, and Ari Levine. Produced by the Smeezingtons. Network Music World Artist in the 21st century goes to Network Music World Artist in the 21st century goes to Network Music World Artist in the 21st century for the song goes to Network Music World Artist in the 21st century goes to B.O.B. for the song Nothing to Lose featuring Bruno Mars. Thank you for your music. Thank you for your hot song. And remember, Life is good. It gets better with music. Now for our closing thoughts. Honestly, I think being mindful of what's going on in society and being alert so that everyone is alarmed at how we treat each other. It's going to make a difference in your life, in your day-to-day. Knowing that in the beginning, whatever you're dealing with, it will pass. Just be careful not to take drastic measures, because no one deserves to have their life taken away from them. And if you could do something to stop that, I know people don't always get along and it's not perfect, but give it some time and these things should pass. And know that sometimes the best thing to do is literally to walk away. It's such a sad situation what happened with this young lady. And I know we can talk about things being prevented. However, at this point, if she is not alive and that is her remains, condolences to your family and condolences to anyone who has ever lost someone that they love due to domestic violence. Don't forget to subscribe to network channels to send your hottest music, your hottest video, your hottest picture, or your hottest comment to the hottest network bringing the internet heat. And viewers' discretion, it's always advised. If you're not over 18, make sure you get your parents' permission, because this right here is hot off the net. Televise me to see the video of the day. Everybody, go ahead.